guys, we're here with another Monday Night Martial Arts. I'm Sensei Buck Snyder.
I'm Hossein. I'm Brennan.
And I'm Sam. And we got another episode for you, so let's check it out. Okay, today guys, we're going to show throws that work when you have a gi on and throws that work when you have no gi. Okay, so we have some viewers that are wrestlers. We also have some viewers that are in BJJ. And in those tournaments, you can do no gi divisions. And of course, in wrestling, you wrestle in a singlet. So what we're going to do today is we're going to show 3 different throws with our gis and how they would be traditionally done with the judo gi in, like in a judo tournament. Then we're going to show those same 3 throws without the gi in a no gi situation and how I'm going to break it down for you, how you do the grip, how you execute the throw. Okay? Okay, the first throw we're going to show is called Tai Otoshi. Now this should be a review because we've already covered this in a previous episode, okay? But just in case you don't remember what it looked like, Sam's going to show us traditional regular Tai Otoshi. He's going to show it from 2 different angles. Okay, so this is the gi version of this throw. And so Sam, get your grip for me. So in this one, this is considered a hand technique. So the grip plays a major part in it. So when Sam steps in, there's so much hand work pulling on the gi. Okay? So when we do that in a minute with no gi, you're going to see how different we have to change our grip because we can't rely on the gi. So we'll show you that in just a second. Okay, now we're going to show no gi Tai Otoshi. Okay, and first thing we're going to do is get these guys sideways, and they're going to posture up like they would if they had no gi. So this would usually be one hand on the shoulder and one hand on the arm. So let's put one hand on the shoulder, one hand on the shoulder, one hand on the arm. So this would be the grip you would have because you can't grab the t-shirts, right? So this would be like a no gi grip. Okay, so what Sam is going to do from here is he's not going to rely on this grip for Tai Otoshi. He's going to turn sides for me, and he's going to get something called an underhook. An underhook is where he takes this arm and puts it under Hossein's arm. Okay? Now, this opens up all kinds of, look how tight their bodies are. This allows Sam to have good body control over his opponent. Okay? So step back out for me. So first thing Sam will do, let's go ahead and show what the throw will look like and we'll break it down. Okay, so that would be the no gi version. Let's break it down. So Sam and them, they lock up. On the other side, Sam, so they can see your arm. Okay, Sam's going to let go, and when he comes in, he's going to get the underhook as he turns in. That controls. And then as he comes in with the tie, same thing as we learned before, he turns and drives with that underhook. And that would be the no gi version of Tai Otoshi. So let's show that in a dynamic situation. Okay, guys, and that would be no gi Tai Otoshi with the underhook grip. All right, now this next throw is a new one we have not covered on the channel yet. And competitively, it was one of my favorite throws. I threw this throw a lot in many tournaments. So this one is called Soto Makikomi. Soto means outside. Makikomi means wraparound, or I've also heard it mean winding. So this can be outside wraparound or outside winding. Okay? And Hossein's going to show it for us, and then I'm going to break it down. Okay, so let's talk about this. As you can see, it's a very hard fall for uke, the guy being thrown. Okay, and you can see that it's a difficult landing. This one, Hossein lands on the ground. It's for some people considered a sacrifice technique because he can only end up on the ground when he throws. Okay, so let's break it down real quick. Hossein's going to get his grip, and Hossein's going to come across hard on this side, and he's going to secure this arm. So show me the first step. He's going to come across here, and then reach out and extend really far. And this arm here, he's got to lock to his body. This is what's going to do a lot of the throw as he turns. So he's got to secure this arm. Then this leg's going to come out, and then he rolls through. Now, the way that this throw works, a lot of time in competition, is you don't just jump into Makikomi. A lot of times, this throw is a second throw. So let's say Hossein comes in for like a Harai Goshi, and Brennan blocks it. So he comes in for Harai Goshi, he blocks it, now he can switch to the Soto Makikomi and roll through. So that becomes a way to continue the first throw that was blocked, okay? It's a very effective throw, and honestly, it's very effective with no gi. So we'll show you that next. Okay, now we're going to do no gi makikomi. We're going to have Hossein show it to you twice, and then I'm going to come in and break it down for you. Okay, so let's break this down. So Hossein on this side, Brendan on this side. Y'all lock up in your position for me. So here they are in a normal standard locked up position. First thing Hossein's got to do is he's got to weave in and lock this arm to his body. So he's got to come in, and what he's going to use is his elbow. He's going to pin it to his body with his elbow. This hand is optional, but the elbow is the critical part. So he's going to lock that in tight. Now the other arm is going to slide off and come up high as he steps across deep. So come in with the step. Now from here, it's a total rotation. He'd roll through. He's not going to throw. He'd roll through right here. Okay? So let's go back. Let's show that again. So he would come in and wait for Brendan to raise that arm. Then he's going to weave in, hook it to his body with the elbow. Slide over, step through, and then he would execute. Okay? And that would be the no-gi version. So let's see it dynamically now. Okay? And actually, dynamically, he just showed a little bit of a different way, and that's actually a very effective way that would really happen. So walk back up again. So this time, he wasn't able to let go and shoot his arm on this side. What he did instead was Brendan's head was here, and he went right over the head, which is one very effective way. So move around again, and show me how you do it just like that again. So he's here, and then he just comes right over the head. Okay? And you can play off of that guy moving his head. You can step over and roll. So that was no gi Soto Makikomi. Okay, now the third throw we're going to show is also a review. We've shown this one on the previous channel before. Traditionally, it's called Seoi Otoshi, which means shoulder drop. But competitively, we call it drop knee Seoi Nage, or just drop knee for short. Okay, and so this is a throw, a modification of the traditional throw. So let's show you, just in case you forgot. Show us traditional Seoi Otoshi, the real Seoi Otoshi. Okay? And that is traditional Seoi Otoshi, traditional shoulder drop. Now, he's going to show us drop knee, the modified version. Okay, so now that is the gi version of that one. Just like we talked about on the other throws, we're going to show y'all the modified version that we would do for no gi. So check it out. Okay, now we're going to show the no gi version of drop knee Seoi Nage, or also known as Seoi Otoshi. Okay, now let's break that down. So Brendan's on this side, we'll have Sammy on this side. Okay, they're locked up. First thing that Brendan does is come in and break down that arm and pins it to his side, just like Hossein had done on the other throw. Now he's going to send real tight here. Shoulder controls tight. He can let go, shoot his arm in, and then come in through his feet to finish the throw. So he's here, he's tight, comes in, and then just rolls through at the very end. Okay? And now that is one way to do it. Another way that you can do it, as over here, Hossein, sorry, on this side. Okay, lock up. Okay, now, Brendan before came in and pinned this arm. Another way Brendan can do it is reach over, grab this arm, and break it down here. So that still gives him room to come in. So show us how this would be. So just the same thing, you can break down the arm with a hook. And that doesn't involve grabbing a gi. That's total hook control with your hand. So show us the grip one more time. He's here, comes in, and he hooks the arm and breaks it down. Now that allows him to come in and do the drop. Okay? Let's see that dynamically. Okay? And that is an excellent throw for no gi. Now, let me show you. There is one, I would be remiss if I didn't show you this. There is one danger of doing this no gi. So, if they come in, and come in very slowly for your entry. So, let's drop towards the camera. Face the camera. Okay, drop in very slowly. So, if it doesn't work, look right where Sam is. Sam can come in and do a naked arm choke. Okay? Because the gi isn't here, he can't break down the gi, pull on the sleeve and break the grip. So if he doesn't do this throw properly, even if he throws, Sam can still follow up with a choke. So y'all let go. And right here, he's got the choke. Okay? So that is one danger of doing this. That's why I come in. When Brennan does it, he's got to do tight arm control to prevent that from happening. So let's see how it would look with the choke, real slow. So he comes in here, he goes to throw, and now Sam's got the choke. Okay, so come out. To prevent that from happening, Brennan's going to do tight arm control. Really get that elbow locked in. And by locking that elbow, Sam can't get around his head. That elbow's got to come up to the neck. And if Brennan controls it, he can't do that. Okay? All right, so that was no gi, drop knee Seoi Nage. In wrestling, they call that flying mare. Okay, guys, thank you for watching.
Subscribe,
Like,
comment, and share.
keep it wild. Swing on the line. Hold on. He's over the line. I should be. Okay, sweet over. Sweet over. All right, there you go. So now we're more.